Welcome, Virgo, to your uplifting messages. So, for today, as we are under the umbrella of the full moon in Capricorn, the first message that we have is true manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. And for whatever reason, the message could not come across accurately. So I had to restart the reading for you at this time. And the reason I feel is that there was this hangman energy that came through. And as you can see, we do have the death card, but the hangman is that things are being suspended. Okay? So I don't know if there is some kind of suspension going on. If you are being suspended from your work, or if someone that you know or a partner or loved one is facing suspension, whether it is at work or school or wherever. Okay? But mainly what I was talking about is that the Queen of Swords energy, which can be your energy based on your planetary placements, but again, Queen of Swords is air and water. But I was focusing more on the air aspect of it. So this can be related to a Gemini, Libra. And I feel like when it comes to Libra, it could be a friend or an Aquarius. Okay. And or it can be your main placement in your birth chart. Now, if you don't know about your birth chart, you can research that on Google, your natal birth chart, and you'll be able to know which planet placement, which zodiac signs is in all the 12 signs for your chart. And but you need to know your time of birth. I know that there are some so birth chart generator that takes into account the fact that you may not know your birth time. Alternatively, you can look at your north node. So the north node is usually what's considered like the path that you're supposed to take, the journey that you're supposed to go on in this lifetime for you. So you can look at that. You can research the north node, and also depending on the website, they can also provide you with a north node calendar. So basically, from whatever years to whatever year, they are going to provide you with the north node. Usually the north node lasts a year about, so it can give you a clue or additional information. But again, if you know your birth time, the north node information will be provided in that chart. And again, some websites do take into consideration that you may not know your birth time. So again, so the heart of the matter is the Queen of Swords energy, and I was talking about the Queen of Swords power. Okay, clarified by the death card. So I feel like some of you are rediscovering yourself, or some of you are aware of it. It's like we love to put Virgos into this bundle of, okay, day-to-day activities, routine, repetition, perfect. I wanted to say perfect freak, control freak. I don't think perfect freak is one, but maybe somebody has been called that. Okay, but again, I feel like with this Queen of Swords energy, there's a sense of you being in a raw environment, or you're feeling raw yourself. Okay, and I feel like if anybody comes at you, you're giving them the sword, but for others of you, you're gonna be showing the fist with a benevolent hand. Okay, I feel like this energy of balance. But more precisely, I feel like it could be talking about, like, you could have Virgo in the 8th house and the 9th house, because I feel like there's an energy of goddess, like, that's attached to you, or that you're discovering. So either you're like I don't know, relating to a specific deity, because with the death card it could be Kali, right? And or it could be Ishtar, I believe. Is it the one, the goddess of war and vengeance? So the Queen of Swords is usually the card about the divorcee. So it would make sense if she is bitter, but there is much more to the Queen of Swords side than that. You know, she's witty, she's complex, she's probably funny, she's a comedian, she has a lot to offer. But I also feel like there's a scary part of you that can suck people in, and or you you're just scary. You're just a scary person, and the only and it depends, you know, like when I mean scary is like there's a darkness about you that people don't really know, or that you're able to hide until they get into your chambers. I mean, in your intimate world. And it's possible that you can, you know, hide that aspect of yourself for a while. I feel like this is the kind of energy that you only access for emergency situations, life and death situations, okay? I also feel like someone is coming towards you. Again, you're being a bit suspicious. There's a sense of not shooting the messenger with the high priestess. Don't shoot the messenger. I just have something to tell you. I have something to give you. It's like a letter. You could be scaring the mailman, mailwoman. But yeah, I feel like people are kind of threading on eggshells around you at this time. For whatever reason, it doesn't have to mean that you're, you know, like you're going through a divorce or anything like that. But I feel like you're being more raw than usual. For others of you, because of the fact that I had to restart the video, because of that hangman energy that felt included in the reading, I feel like someone has to wait. Like when it comes to your manifestation here, I feel like some of you had to wait for a very long time, and you can't wait for it to arrive. I feel like I need to start. There needs to be a beginning at this time. I can no longer wait. I no longer want to wait. Okay? But you're very, very patient. I also feel like some of you, if you're going to court, like some of you, like the court proceedings are going to be delayed. It's out of your control. Okay? It's out of your control. And I feel like it could be a positive thing for you at this time. Like things are being rearranged behind the scenes. Okay? Like God is doing his or her thing. So I feel like it's, if you feel like I feel like you have to speak to someone, you have to talk to someone, you're unable to do it at this time. There are some blockages one way or another. It's fine, it's okay. The blockages are there for a reason. Okay? I feel like also people are not ready to deal with the new you. Cause you're direct. You don't do nice no more. Or you're not being nice. You're not willing to be nice anymore. You just say what you have to say and you just done. But it's the truth. Whatever you're saying is the truth. Why is this high priestess here? Oh, somebody wants another chance here. And you're looking good in your power. I also feel like that's you, the Queen of Cups energy. Wow, this Eight of Swords keeps coming up. Yeah, I feel like this is you, the Queen of Cups energy. Like I feel like some of you are psychic. You're kind of like, you actually knew somebody was coming. Okay? So like, you're very powerful. Like you see things, you know things before anybody says it to you. You even knew that someone was gonna come back around. Like, I feel like with this Eight of Swords energy, nothing can really get one up on you. Like, you see it all. Someone wants a new beginning, though. Someone wants a new beginning. I don't know if somebody's expecting for things to happen quickly. I feel like for some of you, you might have been missing this person. I see the Ace of Cups, the Judgment. Yeah. There is a new beginning for you. It could be, I feel like it could be in any kind of way. It could be financially, it could be emotionally. Like, I feel like somebody's coming back around, but they've changed. They've learned the lesson. They like, it's like they've heard their calling, or they've, judgment has been the idea of that judgment has been shown to them, or has been thrown at them, could be significant here. Like, somebody sees what they couldn't see before. And related to this Death card, this could be a person that was willing to do whatever they wanted, regardless of any kind of repercussions or any kind of like consequences. They didn't care if they hurt your feelings. They didn't care at all. And now all of a sudden, they're being remorseful. Someone has changed. Okay? Someone has changed. Can we clarify the positive aspect of this situation? Not clarified, but can we have a specific card for the Virgos out there? Seven of Cups. Ooh, you got options. For some of you, somebody's coming back thinking that you were actually just, probably that's why the Hangman energy was there. You went through a transformation, you took your power back, you are in goddess mode. Okay? You are in goddess mode. Meaning you could get whatever you want, whatever you want. I feel like someone could have been thinking or feeling you, or trying to feel you out, or thinking that you were still hung up on them. Okay? Or someone was hoping, it's not like, it's nothing negative in that sense. Like, someone was still hoping that you would give them a chance, that you would allow them back into your good graces. Okay? Someone is remorseful. But whatever that I'm saying here, Virgo, and like the Moon, the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords energy keeps coming back up. So if you read tarot, Virgos, I know Virgos are very smart. They get stuff. They understand clues, significance, and stuff. Just see how it relates to your life at this time, okay? See how the High Priestess, which is related to intuition, the Moon, which we could talk about the full moon energy, or like your dreams are talking to you like nonstop, trying to give you, synchronicities and information about what's about to come or what's coming. Okay. So someone took a chance here, but they are regretful. I have to admit that someone is regretful here. But I feel like the Three of Wands is a but. I feel like you might be willing to give someone a chance. Okay? But you're not really expecting them to have learned a lesson. Okay? You're not really expecting much out of the situation, if I'm being honest. Someone is expecting to be back into your good graces, but you're not expecting shit. You might expect to get laid, and that's that, and bye. Right? I feel like with the Queen of Swords energy, like you've been dried up, kind of thing, because you're not willing to just give it to anybody, and it's easy for you to fall back into comfort, something that feels like you've known it, familiar, home. Okay? Wow. Like cars keeps coming up. Let me see here. Because I feel like with the Seven of Cups, you got a lot of options. So someone's coming back, not understanding that you've tapped into your power. They can't play you no more. They can't just, I feel like, pull at your emotions and play a roller coaster with you anymore. It's not happening. You got options, and you're looking for that. You look for some of you. You might be looking for the one, but for some of you, the one is already in your midst, and it's not the person that's coming back around. He or she can be a suitable option, because I see that that person has learned a lesson. Like sometimes we like to bash the ex, we want to bash the ex. Sometimes we really want them back, but we have to realize, are they like, did they get it? Did they get why we had to part ways? And I feel like for some of you Virgos, because probably it's not going to apply to all of you Virgos, someone is coming back, but they've learned their lessons. And it's okay that, because I see you're ready to punch. It's like, oh, you have the nerve to come back around. Okay, I got something for you. I got a gift for you. But you're just saying that just so that you don't want to be falling for no bullshit no more. You don't want to fall for no BS no more. Yeah, because look, you've learned your lesson. The world is about learning a lesson, okay? It's a closure. It's closure. And I feel like you've been done crying over spilled milk. We had the Five of Cups before. Okay? I feel like you're playing some kind of game too. I feel like you're peeping game on the situation, but you wanna play a role. I feel like you could even be playing a role that you're actually angry, you're still mad, but you're not. You're absolutely not. Okay? For some of you, like, you just gonna have to close the door on this situation. Because like I said, yeah, like I feel like here is just saying like, yeah, you close, like Virgos have learned the lessons. Somebody could be coming back around and just be looking at this person that used to be their whole world, whole attention, and realizing that you were actually a waste of time, that you actually got caught into a web of lie here with this person, and that you're not willing to give it another chance. Because the Nine of Pentacles is like, someone realized that they fucked up too, and that they've done some shitty shit. Like I said with the Death card, someone didn't care about what they did. They didn't care that they hurt your feelings. They did it to your face, in front of your face. They didn't care. So they also realize how misplaced their actions were. So they're being the Knight of Pentacles. They're like, oof, let me take my sweet time, because I don't know what I'm gonna get. Am I gonna get some wrath? I also feel like with this moon energy, maybe somebody's crying with the Three of Swords. Or maybe someone is full of shit. Like, they're thinking that by you coming back, by them coming back around, you're saving the day. You ain't saving jack shit. Just saying. And the reason, because there's someone in your midst that's already the one. You just don't know it. Or maybe you're not, you're focused on other things. I'm just saying. Or some of you, someone is coming that is the one. And your test in this situation is not, for some of you, not to let grudges hold you back. If you're willing to give somebody from the past another chance, and for others, not to let other options get in the way, other shiny things that are not real or real good, or they're not gonna stay. Just like this smoky energy, it's like you, it's almost like you're dragging, like being with them is having a cigarette. Just one cigarette, and you're good. So what's the negative aspect of the situation here for the Virgos? I feel like you also, I don't like, the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Cups is different, because the Nine of Cups has to do with independent happiness or independent emotional contentment. But I feel like with the Seven of Cups, you get to have the extra cherry on top of a sundae, if you know what I mean. Like, you get to have like extra, because you waited for so long. There's extra things that are coming to you. So when it meant for the highest good for all, it's for the highest good of you, but it's gonna like elevate you to a position that you never thought you would be at. And again, it's may not be related. It's not only related to romantic relationships. Okay, it could be like a career change. Okay, it could be like a spiritual pursuit or emotional pursuit, where you have to follow your intuition, right? Like, secrets are going to be revealed, information will be provided to you. You're going to have options, but which one it is, which one is the best that aligns with you. But I feel like with the, there's one that you want, there's one that wants you, there's one that you're not seeing exactly as they are, there's one that could be hiding their feelings, he or she, there's one that you didn't research enough, you didn't do the proper research, which could be a winner. Ooh, we have the King of Wands in reverse for the negative situation. Yeah, you're the goddess, Virgo. You ain't chasing nobody. You ain't doing nothing. Okay? I also feel like ooh, Virgo's gonna have a sweet ass house, or you already have a sweet ass house, and you have a pool in that house, like probably close to like the balcony, or like at the back, close to the backyard, with like big ass windows. You're able to go to see outside. Either it is a pool, or it's what is it, hot bath, whatever that it is called. Or you're gonna get a house with a pool. Indoor or outdoor, but I feel like it's indoor. You get to have like spa day every day if you would like to. But yeah, the King of Wands in reverse energy, I feel like this is you no longer chasing anything or anybody. Okay? Yeah, because I felt like you did it because of low self-esteem or something. when you are the emperor, or this could be another person too. Somebody was dealing with a person that like they followed the dick all around the world. They followed their dick all around the world, which could have probably put you in a third party situation. Not probably, but it did for some of you. Okay? But yeah, you're the king can't the king this king can't provide you with nothing. They don't even have a house. Okay? Who you actually want is the emperor energy. And when I mean a house, I mean they don't even have a place to stay at. So someone, I'm not saying it's the ex that's coming back, but there's someone that's circling around you that's, or you already are dealing with this person. Just saying. You might be already dealing, you already know it's just sex. You're dealing with this person, but that's you going, and I feel like maybe it's because you are lonely, maybe have low self-esteem as well, but you're gonna need to get rid of this person if they are already in your energy, if you're dealing with them. For some of you though, like someone is a go-getter, someone will become the emperor, but you're gonna have to support them until that energy comes through. However, someone is already the whole package. See, so you're meeting people at different times in their personal development. You're changing people's lives, Virgo. You may not know it, but you are. Especially the people that you come across in a romantic kind of way. You're changing their life. They're not staying the same. Even if they stay for a short period of time or not, because you are a mutable energy. All the mutables has to do with some kind of ending, some kind of transition. But like there's an old identity that you no longer have of yourself. So this person, this thing, this King of Wand in reverse, because King of Wand, okay, King of Wands King of Wands is a go-getter. They take action. So it's possible that someone talks a lot, but they don't do much. They talk about what they're going to do to you. Maybe that's the only thing that they can handle at this time. But they can't step up like the emperor can, has been, and is. There's an emperor in your midst, Virgo. Just gonna have to open your eyes about that, okay? And I feel like they're secretly like peeping your game, or secretly looking at you. Like this could talk about, this is a warning with the energy of the King of Wands, but of having to let go, because I feel like this is just gonna stagnate things, okay? And it's gonna, the Seven of Cups is good, okay, because it's for a time period, okay? There's a time to do and there's a time to wait, because you're receiving, okay? But that doesn't mean that when the King of Wands receives, because we did see the King of Pentacles, doesn't mean that when the King of Wands King of Wands is in reverse, that he's being, because maybe someone is dealing with someone that probably it no longer works, or have some kind of disability, and someone feels like their manhood has been shattered, or they identified with their ego a lot, with their manhood. They feel like they're not good enough, they don't do enough, they don't feel enough. I mean, feeling in a sense where, going after their passion. Okay? Yeah, but I feel like this Page of Swords energy is like, I feel like this is like I don't want to say a stalker. It kind of giving me stalker vibes with the Nine of Swords. Okay. Or I feel like before somebody actually gets to your house, you already know. For some reason, you feel led to your window. You're playing with the drapes, and you see someone at your door in your parking space. Yeah. But again, for others of you, something is going to be revealed. Okay? You've been patient enough, but something is going to be revealed. Okay? You're looking for something specific. You want something specific. Like, for some of you, like, your harvest might be coming a little bit early this year during the Leo season. But for others of you, like, the it's almost like the gifts have already been unpacked, but you're not really paying attention. You're not really being grateful. You're not really understanding that your gifts has already arrived. And someone is your match with the Strength card. Power couple. Mm-mm-mm. You're about to play God and Goddess with another person. Not play, but embody this energy. It's gonna be beautiful. But let go of the King of Wands in reverse if this is a person. And if it's you that's feeling like your manhood or ego energy has been compromised in a certain way, I feel like maybe you had to take a time out. Because I feel like with this King of Wands in reverse, you did all that. Like, I feel like there could be this running around energy, but not getting any results, any good results, or running, like, there's a running around energy. Someone moves too much. Someone is running too many games. Someone is in the streets too much. So yeah, that's one thing. Like, you're dealing with someone, even though it's not serious, but they're coming in and out of other people's house too. You need to protect yourself. You have other suitable options, and you have an option that's coming towards you. Okay, that's coming towards you. Someone is already checking you out. Someone is already on your social media pages checking you out because they like what they see. They want you, and they are in your midst. I don't know if you've I don't know if this person is looking at you from afar and waiting for the best time to approach you. But yeah. What's the advice for the Virgos? The Queen of Wands as the advice. Yeah. Remember, I don't know if that was any, like, in the other reading, because I feel like this is like an extended, like, we're expanding on the information here, but I feel like Virgo, some of you are in a cocoon, or you've been in a cocoon energy, like literal, like about to become butterfly kind of energy. You are in a transition period, and I know it's been a very long time coming, but again, I was saying, like, you have goddess energy with the Queen of Wands. Is it's the witch card. Okay, it's the witch card. This Queen of Wands is looking magnificent. Just saying. I feel like it's just kind of we're going into we're going into the direction that you're meant to be. Powerful. That's all she is here. Powerful. You are lighting up the rooms. So there's a sense of you are going to become that energy, or you need to embody that energy real quick now, because she's fire and water. So she has that fiery energy. She has the mask. She has a good amount of masculine and feminine energy in balance. This is the energy that you need to embody. I feel like some of you are gonna have a makeover, start looking fierce. I'm seeing like you're gonna be doing your eyebrows in a different shape. Your eyes are gonna be looking sharp, eyeliner. Yeah, you got a lot of options at your disposal, and you're very magnetic. So the world is your oyster kind of energy, but just align with people that are worth it. Don't like limit yourself. Don't be like, oh, but for now, because I feel like because you've been waiting for such a long time for the one, or to be with the one, you feel like you had to deal with like snacks, and you kept on snacking and snacking when now you deserve the whole meal. She's fiery too. She's a little bit more fun than the Queen of Swords, but there's nothing wrong with the Queen of Swords. Okay? Like I said, she's witty, she's funny. The Queen of Wands, she gives me a whole lot of being, because whatever she's showing, she's feeling within. It's a it's a double-edged pow pow. You know what you want now. Yeah, you're on an emotional pursuit. You're getting exactly what you want. So you're just being. There's no need for you to chase nothing. They're all coming to you. They all adore you. You're gonna see. Some of you are already experiencing this, but seems like I don't know if it's going to be during the Leo season. Things are gonna get hot. Oh. Oh, okay. Did I? Queen of Wands. This is by the way, this card is in the position of, if you actually follow the advice that's been presented here as the Queen of Wands. I mean, y'all saw me shuffle, right? The Emperor came out. Well, yeah, didn't see me. I was shuffling, but the Emperor came out again. So this is, and again, like I didn't show it to you before, but like oyster. The world is yours. You get to have everything that you want. And for some of you, the Emperor energy is you. Okay? So it's getting in touch with yourself. Ooh. I know we don't want to like jump to conclusion, but the Emperor energy is giving me rich vibes. I feel like whatever you want, you're going to get, Virgo. Whatever it is, you're getting it. So if Virgos doesn't learn from the Queen of Wands energy or embody it, what's gonna happen? But again, that's the person you're meant to be with as the power couple. Okay. You could be attracting an Aries. Oh. Or just an Emperor kind of person that's just like, I can give you whatever you like. It's almost like he's coming up with his own motto. Life is good. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. It's almost like, again, this is what happens if you don't take advantage of the Queen of Wands. We're going right back to, you're going back to square one though. But maybe it's like Brian McKnight back at one. One, you like your dreams come true. Two, just wanna be with you. Three, da 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 da. So maybe you're gonna say yes to someone from the past. Okay? Or you're just gonna be focusing on yourself. Can we clarify this Ace of Wands? How does that look? Yeah, it's you go. Yeah, it's something needs to be revealed at this time. Okay? Because for some of you, this partner, this partner or this very fruitful situation is coming to you in August. So keep on working. Whatever you're doing, like I feel like you're working. For a lot of you, you're working on yourself. You're working on aligning with the right thing at this time. You realize that your no means something and your yes is pretty powerful. Okay. Mm. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, because again, I feel like someone has taken responsibility. So the choice is yours. So for some of you, you might be like, I'm not. I mean, it's both about focus, right? Focus on self with the Emperor energy, but the Emperor is like you go get something that you've never had before. It's almost like you've been like going to school spiritually or metaphorically speaking, and because you put in the time, you put in the effort, you might be provided with, like, you might see another program or another internship in a bigger company, like in a better school that have more curriculums, or they have more tools to teach, or they have more sponsorship or partnership, and it's like you get to travel, while in here, I mean, you're gonna go to the next level in whatever you're doing, but it's the next level is just relating to the fact that you've forgiven a person and you're willing to give them an olive branch. Like you're no longer the queen of, like you're no longer the Queen of Swords in a negative kind of way. You just understand that people are flawed,